Hello, welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to do my September paycheck number one, and this is how I set up my budgeting and how this is how my template is, and this is just how I do my own budgeting. You can disagree or agree with me, but this is just how I do my own budgeting. So let's start off with um, when I get paid, which is September 13. So in this paycheck, I am going to have my budget from September 14th until the 27th. $1,050, and I'm going to add 972. So if you're wondering, the 972 is I pulled out a little bit from my savings account, and I collected some money from my friends who owed me money and they paid me back. So in total, I collected 972. So the total of that is going to be 50 plus 972. Ooh, girlfriend, I wish that was my paycheck. 2002. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. 2022. All right. So that's going to be my the income and my side money or side hustle, whatever you call it. So the 972 is actually going to go to my credit card debts, and my income is going to go to my fixed expenses and my sinking funds. All right, let's get started. So my fixed expenses, let's start with rent, is going to be $100. Phone is $130. TFC is 0 for this paycheck. Oh, I forgot to write down Spotify. Well, Spotify is 0. Xfinity is 50. Fitness is going to be 15. DirecTV is 30. Gas is 60. And I totaled this up, and the total is 385. So that's my fixed expenses, and then we're gonna move on to sinking funds. Philippines gets 125. Cart maintenance is $75. Insurance 50. Beauty 50. Birthdays, I have my cheat sheet on the side. Birthdays is 25. Raves is 125. Bryson gets 30. And going out, I'm gonna put $50 for this one. Ow, I just hurt myself. Okay, so the total for the sinking funds is $530. Okay, so I'm gonna put fixed expenses 385, and then sinking funds 530. 385 and 530 is, I'm gonna write down all of my debts or credit cards down here. So my student loans is currently at dun, 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 somewhere $22,095.55. Target is going to be 668. Old Navy is 160. Synchrony 220. Victoria's Secret 81, and Macy's is 54. Great. Move back to this one. Fixed expenses plus sinking funds, it's going to be $915. Oh, hope that doesn't ruin my pen. Okay, now we are gonna go to cash stuffing. Oh yeah, so we're gonna add all these in a little bit, and then I'm gonna figure out how much I'm gonna put for my credit cards, and then the rest will go to the savings account. So yeah, let's do it. Hi, hello. So we're back to do the cash stuffing. So I got the cash, and if you didn't know, I have three categories for my cash envelopes: fixed expenses, sinking funds, and credit cards. So for my fixed expenses, I have yellows. Sinking funds, I have purple, and I for my credit cards, I have in pink. So this is how I do my cash stuffing. And if you are wondering, this is only construction papers and with tape on the side, and literally I made it like DIY. So let's get into the stuffing. We're gonna start with rent, which is $100. So let's get $100 for rent. Phone is 130, 120, 30. TFC is 0. I actually didn't get to put Spotify, I forgot, but Spotify is 0 for this paycheck. Xfinity Wi-Fi is $50. Fitness is 15. DirecTV is 30. Oh, I forgot to do a thumbnail. It's fine. Gas is 60. 20, 40, 60. I keep the receipts in here too. Okay, so that was for the fixed expenses. We're gonna move on to sinking funds. So Philippines gets 125, 120. We're gonna do this 5. Oh, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 125. Car maintenance gets 75. Insurance gets 50, 40, 50. Beauty gets 50 as well. Sorry if I'm like in the way. 45, 50. Holidays or birthdays get 25. I do have an appointment. Oh, this one. I do have an appointment for my skin next week. So hopefully this is enough. I didn't even count. 25 and Escape. This is the rave one. Gets 125. 3, 4, 5, 25. I cannot wait to go to the rave. Bryson gets 30. And then finally going out gets 50. Sweet. 20, 40, 45, 50. Thank God. Okay. So I am done with my sinking fund. I did my maintenance, car expenses, and now we're gonna move on to the student loans. So let me just explain how I will do my credit cards. So my income went to my fixed expenses and my sinking funds. The 972 is going to go to all of my credit cards. Oh, so I owe that much. 1,183 for all of my credit cards. But let me just explain my student loans. So my student loans, I pay exactly $200 a month. So I am going to do 100 on this because that's my fixed minimum, or that's how I split my paychecks. I put 100 per paycheck to my student loans, and then I do more when I do have extra money. So I think we're gonna pay off all the small ones first. So 54, 81, 220, and 160. So we're gonna minus, so let's do 160 plus 220 plus 81 plus 54 is 515. So these credit cards are all done. So the 515 plus 100, because the 100 will go to my student loans, is equals to 615. So I'm going to minus the 972 minus 615 is 357. So the 357 is gonna go to my Target credit card. So that just means that I paid off all of the small ones, and now I'm paying my Target credit card. And now I'm going to pay, my balance for that one is going to be 357. So my balance is going to be $311. And then my balance for my student loans is minus 100 is 21,995 and 55 cents. Now that I did my credit cards, I have to stuff them into my cash envelopes for my credit cards. So let's do that right now. So what we're going to do is we're gonna start from the bottom. So we're gonna stuff Macy's credit card is going to be 54. So 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Victoria's Secret is 81. 60, 80. Oops, wrong one. 81. And then Synchrony is 220. Oh, sorry. 220 bucks. Oh, Synchrony, you struggled. This was an emergency fund. Synchrony, and then Old Navy gets 160. I know some people would probably be like, oh, this should be switched, but this is just how I wrote it down. So Old Navy is 160. I'm gonna do this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. That's Old Navy. And then my student loan is 100. So we're gonna do student loans for 100. So for my student loan, I pay 200 per month. So I split it per paycheck. So 100, one paycheck, 100, another paycheck. That's how I do my student loans. And then the rest of this should go to the Target, which is 311. So let's count 50, 100, 150, 170. I can't do this. 150, 160, 80, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300. Oh, sorry, 357. 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57. Yay! I did it right. Awesome. So the target will go in here. And then my remaining balance for my target is going to be 311. I could do it. Yay. Okay, so now what's gonna happen is let's do the savings. How much would I put to my savings account? So my savings account, I use it to like pay off my credit cards. I use it more when I go out a lot. For my savings, it's really just I use it when I really need it. Like let's say I need more money for going out, or I need money for gas, or I want to pay off my credit cards, or things like that. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to subtract 105. I'm going to subtract 1050 minus the fixed expenses and sinking funds, which is 915. So, my savings would be $135. So, all right, guys. So that's it for my video. I think I did what I wanted to do. My target is to pay off my target. My next goal is to pay off my Target credit card, and then I'm going to do my student loans. Debt snowball. I'm gonna try to do that. It's really new to me, but thank you so much for watching. And this is just how I do my budgeting. You can copy like what I do. I honestly, I watch a lot of like YouTube videos when they do cash stuffing envelope, and I got like strategies and techniques on how to do it. So I ended up like doing it like this on my own. I literally just do it on a basic notebook. I didn't have to buy a new notebook from my old construction papers, and I just did it on my own. And yeah, this is just how it works for me. Hopefully you get some tips from this, or you get some strategies from me, whatever. But thank you so much for watching, and that will be it. I will see you to the next cash stuffing video. Bye. Oh, it's crooked. Bye.